Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Dom Too Much and I'm back here with another build video, and today we'll be building what I believe is one of the best big man builds in the game, but you might think differently just because of this build. Like, I'm trying to make a Dwight Howard build, so this build won't be able to shoot like that, but what I make it good at doing, it is really good at it. So we're going to get right into it. Started off with the build. Oh, before we get right into it, I have to tell you guys, we are almost at 100 subs. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're enjoying the content, why not just subscribe? Also smash the like button, and after you see this build, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. So to start off with this build, I believe this is the first time on this channel we are actually putting a build at the center position. The reason I'm doing this is because you get more finishing and defensive badges at the center position on this specific build. So that's what I'm going with. I'm not going power forward. We're going to make him right-handed for Dwight Howard, and then a number. Obviously got to go number 12. Now, disclaimer, for some odd reason they won't compare this build to Dwight Howard, even though it plays exactly like Dwight Howard. But for the height, we're going to go 6'10", and the weight we're going to go down all the way to 226 to where we can still get that 80 strength right there. And then max out his wingspan to a 7'8". And you know, for Dwight Howard, you got to go built. You want to, if you're a big man, you want to be built in the paint. So yeah, finishing, I'm just put on the attributes, and then I'll tell you guys why I did it. So finishing, you're going to go 95 drive and dunk, 95 standard dunk, and a 75 drive and layup, a 61 close shot, and then you want to put his post control up to an 80. Putting his post control at an 80, you get 22 finishing badges, which is more than enough for a big man build. And then the shooting section. Now, see, the thing about this is we're going to give him a max out mid range. Did Dwight Howard have a mid range shot back in his prime? No, he didn't. But this build, you can do that. So at 81 mid range and a 54 shot 3 to get a 53 shot 3, my bad, to get 3 shooting badges, which is enough because you can just do something like gold hot zone hunter. Or if you want to do something like fading away, because you can shoot post fades with this build, you can do gold fade ace. Coming down to the playmaker section, I gave him an 81 pass accuracy. Now, you might want to do something different, but the reason I did this is because when I give him that 81 pass accuracy, once I get to a 96 overall, I'll be able to have that Hall of Fame bullet passer. Or if I don't want Hall of Fame bullet passer, I can put on Hall of Fame break starter or Hall of Fame dimer. So I gave him an 81 just for that reason, where when I hit 96 overall, I can get that Hall of Fame bullet passer. Now, for the defense, put his interior defense up to a 68, and then make his steal a 76, max out his block, max out his offensive rebound, max out his defensive rebound, 24 defensive badges on this build. And yes, you finally get a brick wall. See, on my other builds, you did not get brick wall because I didn't put his strength up and his interior defense up. But on this build, you can get brick wall. So you're setting them hard screens, rolling to the basket, easy lob. Physicals. This build almost has maxed out physicals, maxed out speed, maxed out acceleration, maxed out strength, and take his stamina to an 89. And so, like I said, I'm gonna explain the reason that I did these stats. So, as you get a 61 close shot, because watch this. If you get a 61 close shot, I'm gonna put this back. But look, once you get a 63 post hook, you can now get the hook shot badge. I think it's called deep hooks or something like that. Hook shot specialist, I forgot what it's called, but you can now unlock it and get it on gold. So that's the reason that I put it at 61, because we can still get that badge. You just have to wait until we like rep up a little bit. And then the reason that I put his like I said, the 3-point, I put it at a 53 so I can get 3 shooting badges like gold hot zone hunter or gold fade ace. And I already explained the playmaking, but the defense, you don't really need perimeter defense on this build because you're not guarding ball, or you're not going to be on the perimeter like that. So I gave him interior defense instead, which is definitely way more expensive. See, if I take the interior defense down, I'm at a 95, right? If I take it down, I'm already at a 90. I can put this up, and then I can get some more playmaker badges, and then stuff like that. If you don't believe in interior defense, then you can do that. But the reason I gave him interior defense is because I want rim protect and take, so I gave him that 68 interior defense. And then max physicals, you don't even have to explain. You want strength for a big man, you want to have interior defense, and you also have speed and acceleration, a good vertical, and good stamina. So think about, if you win the finals, that's +4 to your gym rat. Also, if you get him to the 99, that's +4. So now you have +8. You're a 6'10" big man, moving with the 82 speed, almost an 80 acceleration, an 85 strength, a 78 vertical, and like a 96 stamina or 97 stamina. This build is really good at what it does. Like I said, you can spot up at the mid range. You won't be able to take it out to the 3, but on the inside you're set because you have an 80 post control, a 95 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk, 75 driving layup, 61 close shot. The thing about this year is nobody made big man this year, so this build automatically has an advantage because you're taller, you're stronger, and you actually have those attributes that people didn't put into their player. You have a close shot while other people on defense are not going to have interior defense, so you're doing hook shots right over them. So I believe this build is definitely a W because it's not the best at like shooting and stuff. It's not the best at what it can't do, but it is the best at what it can do. Like, it is the top of the best. You get 22 finishing and 24 shooting, which is a Dwight Howard type of playstyle. Now coming over to these takeovers, this is what I really like. You can get slash and take over on this player. You can even get rim protect and take. You can get glass take. And then, which is eventually going to be my favorite takeover in the game, you can get post scoring take on this build. The reason that I say this is my favorite take in the game because it's probably the most fun in my opinion, just doing those post fades and stuff like that. That's fun to me. But also, like, not a lot of people have glass take, not a lot of people have rim protect and take at all because they don't put up their interior defense. So with this build, you get all of these takeovers, which I believe is definitely a W because I would want to run something like a slash and take and post take, or like a post and lockdown defender take, like the stuff blocks or something like that. So with this build, me personally, I'm probably going advanced post, wait, which one is the, yeah, probably like power back downs or post shot daggers. And then I'm going to put on something for my defense, maybe either stuff blocks or just to get more rebounds like box out wall or something like that. Or you can go slashing, but for this build, I would probably go, I wouldn't do interior badge drop because I feel like that doesn't matter. I would either go paint intimidation or stuff blocks. So I think the stuff blocks is just more of like for better animations and fun animations. Paint intimidation, I'm going stuff blocks because you already have intimidator. You don't need that paint intimidation badge. Now the name you get with this build is a post facilitator, and that's obviously not what this build is doing. In my opinion, I think this build should be called something like a two-way interior force or something like that. But you won't get that two-way name because you don't have perimeter defense, which is another, that's just false. So the badges for this build, you got to give them Hall of Fame posterizer. You can do Hall of Fame rise up, gold hook specialist, Hall of Fame back down punisher, Hall of Fame drop stepper, and then maybe something like gold. You can do gold spin, post spin technician, gold slithery. Oh, or heat seeker. You might want to do heat seeker and then take one of these down to, oh, you can only get heat seeker on Hall of Fame, never mind. So this will probably be my type of setup where I get gold heat seeker, gold hook specialist, Hall of Fame for all these 4 badges, and then shooting, like I said, you want to go something like gold hot zone hunter, or if you're doing those fades, you want to go gold fade ace. But I think hot zone hunter is more important. And then me personally, for the playmaking, I'm going with Hall of Fame bullet passer. I know a lot of people could do Hall of Fame dimer or like Hall of Fame break starter for like pro-am situations. But me personally, I haven't really been playing pro-am that much, so I would do Hall of Fame bullet passer. And lastly, for the defense, we're going to give him I don't know if I want to take Intimidator to Hall of Fame. I know it's pretty good on silver, which I might leave it at, but Hall of Fame Intimidator, Hall of Fame Rim Protector, Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Gold Interceptor. You could do something like Gold Chase Down Artist, Gold Pogo Stick, and Gold Brick Wall maybe. I think that's pretty solid. Or you can take Pogo Stick down to silver and put your Brick Wall up to Hall of Fame, or take Chase down to silver and put Brick Wall on Hall of Fame. It's all depending on how you play. But like I said, in my opinion, I think this build is a W because it's a real solid big man build that can rebound, defend the paint. And not a lot of people can defend the paint this year, and I think this build gives you the best chance at doing that because you have that interior defense, you have that strength, and also you're good on offense because you get post scoring take, you get 22 finishing badges, so you're good at post hooks. You get an 81 mid-range. At 99, that's like an 85. So you're good at the mid-range. You're shooting mids. You got a gold hot zone hunter with you. So I think this build is really good. Me personally, I wouldn't make it just because I already have a sort of big man build, and I already made a video on that. So if you want to go check that out, it should be about maybe 2 weeks ago I made a build on that. But yeah, this is the build that I have today for you guys, my prime Dwight Howard build. If you mess with this build, let me know in the comment section, and also smash that like button. It's down too much, and I'm out. Peace.